Let me start with a question. Have you ever shown up to something fully prepared, only to be told you're no longer needed? Now imagine that happening at work. You've planned your day, commuted, and arrived ready to contribute, only to be sent home. That's where reporting pay comes in. In this video, we're going to explore this often overlooked form of differential pay and why it plays an important role in fairness and employee experience. Reporting pay applies when an hourly employee shows up to work as scheduled, but ends up working only part of their shift, or not at all. This can happen more often than you might think. Business needs change. Schedules shift. Sometimes there are simply more employees than needed for a given shift. Even though no work is performed, the employee has still shown up, ready and available, and that matters. At its core, reporting pay is about fairness. Employees don't just give their labor, they give their time, their energy, and their availability. When someone rearranges their schedule, travels to work, and prepares to contribute, that effort has value, even if circumstances change. Reporting pay helps recognize that commitment and protects employees from losing income due to factors outside of their control. Here's where things become especially important for HR. Reporting pay is not required under the Fair Labor Standards Act. However, several states and the District of Columbia do require it. That means organizations must pay close attention to where they operate. This is a great example of how compensation practices are not one size fits all. Compliance isn't just about knowing the rules, it's about knowing which rules apply in which locations. Let's bring this to life. Imagine an employee scheduled for a warehouse shift during a busy season. They arrive on time, ready to get started. But once they're there, they realize there are too many employees scheduled. After waiting briefly, they're told they can go home. Even though they didn't work, if this occurs in a state with reporting pay laws, that employee may still receive a portion of their expected pay. Why? Because they showed up, they made themselves available, and that commitment is recognized. For HR professionals, reporting pay is a powerful reminder that compensation is not just about numbers, it's about people. It requires staying informed, understanding state-specific requirements, and ensuring policies are applied consistently. But beyond compliance, it's about doing the right thing. When employees feel their time is respected and their effort is valued, even when plans change, it builds trust. And that trust is at the core of a strong, effective workplace.